Hi, and welcome back to Elevate Your Relationship. We're at day 9, and the tool for today is one of my favorites of all times. It's one of the most powerful tools that I can offer you. This tool is going to serve you throughout your entire life, especially your relationships. This tool is 7 letters combined to make the word forgive. And the act of forgiving is truly as simple as those 7 words, that one tiny little word, forgive. The reason it feels difficult is because we add to it. One of the things that's been told to me all my life, and I'm sure you've heard it as well, is forgive and forget. Forgetting isn't even on the table, in my opinion. We won't ever forget. But when we forgive, we release all the negativity, all the darkness, all of the anger, all of the sorrow, the pain, everything that goes with that situation. We'll remember the situation, but when we can remember that situation without the pain and the suffering, we have truly forgiven. Another thing that we do is feel like in order to forgive, we have to make something right. We have to fix the situation before we can forgive. That's not the way it works. Another thing that we do is we feel like we have to make the other person understand what we're going through. And if we have a dark side, we try to make the other person feel the same thing that we felt in the situation. Once we do that, we can forgive. That's not how it works either. Now, folks, forgiveness is not about continuing forward in a situation that's harmful to you. That's not what I'm saying here. Make yourself safe. And when you do, forgive. Forgiveness is simply releasing the anger and the resentment and the pain and the negativity. You cannot heal darkness with more darkness. You can't heal anger with more anger. You can't heal pain with more pain. When we hold on to all of this, our bodies are actually physically affected by it all. Studies have proven, Greg Braden does a great talk on this, studies have proven that when we hold on to that anger, our DNA actually contracts. And when it contracts, it settles in some spot within our bodies. Then our bodies throw adrenaline at it, trying to heal it and cover it up. And if that continues, we have illness, we have cancer, we have pain, physical pain that begins manifesting within our bodies. The Buddha said it best. He said, holding on to anger is like holding a hot coal and expecting the other person to get burned. It doesn't happen. What happens when we do not forgive is we damage ourselves. We imprison ourselves with the responsibility of making something right, or making the other person feel the same thing, or making the other person understand. Folks, they're never going to understand what you felt. They may come close. They may have a guess. But they've had a whole different system of growing up and filters and everything happening in their lives than you have, so they're going to be affected differently. So just let that go. For your own benefit, let go. Forgive. To forgive is simply creating a new healing and loving energy that you're putting into a situation. Like I said before, it's not allowing a harmful situation to continue. You separate from the harm. You make yourself safe. And then you send love and peace and calm and comfort, compassion into that situation. When you do that, your DNA actually expands to the point where it almost makes another strand of DNA. When your DNA expands, you're creating new energy. You're creating new health, new well-being. So today's tool is all about forgive, and your challenge today is to look at everything that you're holding anger, holding resentment, holding pain, and let it go. Look at the things that your partner has done. Forgive those things. Look at what anybody else has ever done. Forgive those things. And most importantly, look at what you've done to yourself and forgive that. Look at the actions you've taken toward yourself. Look at the resentment you've held on to. Look at the pain you've held on to. Look at the way you contributed to a negative situation. Forgive all that. Again, last week we released judgment, so you do not go back and judge. Just notice. Open your awareness to areas that you've added to a harmful situation or a painful situation. Notice areas where you did not give love, and forgive you. It's very simple. It's very healing. It's very loving. So today, focus on areas that you would like to forgive. Then focus on other areas that you may not even want to look at, and forgive. It's very simple. Forgive. Forgive you. Forgive your partner. And enjoy the healing that's going to take place. Have a great day, and we'll see you here tomorrow.